Hello and welcome to another Animal Crossing New Horizons video. Today we are going to talk all about the Smug villager type, and we will just jump right into it. You will most commonly see this villager type referred to as Smug. However, I also see it a lot referred to as Boku or Kiza. I'm not familiar with those pronunciations and I don't want to use them incorrectly, so I'm not going to use them throughout this video. I will just use Smug. Now, with a lot of things in Animal Crossing, when you try to research them, you will find that it's certainly not something that's a science that's being fact-checked all the time, so there's always some conflicting statements as far as the facts go. I did see some that said there were 37 total Smug, 38 total, but what I do think that is coming from is that there are Smug villagers from previous games, or previous Animal Crossing games that are not in New Horizons, but that's why they sometimes pop up in those lists. But in this video, we will be talking about 36, and I feel pretty confident that it is all 36 that are in New Horizons. I believe one or two of them, aside from that 36, you can only get through the amiibo card. So since there are only 36, Smug villagers are amongst the least common, and they don't include any of the following species: rhino, tiger, kangaroo, bull, cub, cow, monkey, or elephant. And there are 35 total species, so the Smug would then have 27 of those 35. And Smug villagers tend to be kind of how it sounds. They're a little bit prideful, but at the same time, they're pretty charming and tend to be still polite and kind and almost even gentleman-like. They tend to have a little bit of an ego, but from everything that I could read and all of my personal interactions with them, they're not, they're certainly not rude or arrogant. They just are, a little full of themselves, but still pretty polite. I even saw a couple things that said they were a little flirtatious, which I found to be kind of funny. Like, I never thought that, but I just thought that was funny to mention. And for the most part, they do get along with all other villager types. I did read that they may conflict with the cranky or sisterly types. One thing I did not realize until researching for this video is that you get certain DIY recipes from certain villager types. For example, from Smug villagers, some notable DIY recipes that you could get would be like the gold armor, helmet, the shoes, the gold gears and the watch, the decoy duck, the decayed tree, which is a personal favorite of mine, the open wooden shelves, the wooden bucket, and honestly so many more. Those were just some of the ones that I think tend to be people's favorites. And just a few little fun facts to wrap up today's video. Smug villagers tend to stay up late and wake up early. In New Horizons, it's usually around going to bed at 2 a.m. and then waking up at 7 a.m. So not a lot of sleep for them. There's no Smug villager that has a birthday in January or February. And when you start a new island, one of your very first villagers will always be a Smug one. And we will end it there. A nice, short and sweet little video, but I hope that once again, maybe you learned something new. And I will see you in the next one, where we will talk about another villager type.